On today's episode of Sichuan School, we're going to be covering a super fun technique called oil sizzling. We're going to take a pot of screaming hot oil and pour it over some ingredients to make a delicious sauce. To get a handle on the technique, we're going to be making a sizzling scallion and ginger sauce. Let's get cooking. So the prep for this sauce is super easy. First, we'll roughly chop up one bunch of scallions into manageable pieces, as well as peel and also chop up some ginger. Most recipes I find online give you the amount of ginger to use in length in inches, which infuriates me to no end. I mean, just take a look at these two pieces of ginger. Both are approximately 2.5 inches in length, but one is close to double the size of the other. So in conclusion, go get a cheap gram scale to follow my recipes, or just look at the size of the piece of ginger I'm using. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Crazy ranting aside, go grab a trusty spoon and peel 40 grams of ginger, chop it up, and toss it into a food processor. Then pulse that sucker until your ginger is cut into small pieces, scraping down the sides as needed. Do not make a paste. Small pieces, ladies and germs. Here's a fun little tip so you don't ruin another spatula in a food processor. The blade has a sharp edge and a dull edge, so use the spatula behind the dull edge, pushing it along as you scrape. We'll repeat the same step for the scallions we chunked up earlier, and at this point you can also toss in an optional half a teaspoon of ground Sichuan peppercorns. Remember, pulsed into pieces, not into paste. Try saying that 3 times fast, buddy. Then combine your ginger and scallions into a heat-safe bowl, cover with 1/3 tablespoon of kosher salt, and stir to combine. Now for the fun part. Take 3/4 cup of neutral oil and put it on a medium-high flame, heating until you just begin to see the first little wispies of smoke. Carefully ladle a few spoons of the hot oil over your mixture before dumping the whole thing in, and then dance around and merrily enjoy the sizzling fireworks in your kitchen. There's already enough BS in this video. Then just stir it up a bit, and when it's completely cool, give it a taste to see if the salt level is to your liking. You'll most likely need to add a pinch or two depending on your palate, and then you can just store it in your fridge. This sauce is good on so many different things, but it's absolutely killer on the poached chicken that we made in the last episode of Sichuan School. Let's toss some cold noodles into a bowl and hit it with a little hot oil. Then we'll just slide on our poached chicken, top with some sizzling scallion sauce, maybe some mala fried peanuts, and a little more hot oil. Dinner is served. So if you enjoyed the video today, please consider subscribing or liking the video. It really does help me out, and I would appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Later, nerds.
Crash Course Kitchen. Crash Course